Hey guys, what's up? This is Art, and welcome to potentially the last movie review. Potentially. Now, when I say potentially, well, because in an earlier video I said that in the other two videos, if I got 20 views apiece on those videos, I will continue into the rest of the summer, which is like the month of September, because the summer ends in September like 20th or something like that. So if I didn't get 20 reviews, 20 not 20 reviews, 20 views in for those two movies a piece, then hey, this is it. And so this last movie, this is now I will still do movie reviews. They won't be coming as often. So this is a movie that I have not seen in like over 10 years. And the movie is called Stargate. Yeah, that Stargate. It was a movie from 19. I just finished watching it on Netflix. 1994, starring Kurt Russell, James Spader, and some other people. Okay. The premise of this movie is that this guy who's an Egyptologist, basically a guy who studied Egypt and ancient language and culture and stuff like that, gets recruited by the military to decipher a code. He deciphers the code. They took him 2 years, and he deciphered a code in like maybe 2 weeks that they did in 2 years or whatever. And the code is for an interdimensional portal called the Stargate, which transports you to another dimension. So they tried it. They sent a team out there. He said, "Oh yeah, I can get you back." Didn't know how to get him back, really. The idea was that there was a portal like this, like there's on the other side, to say, "Okay, there you go, that's it." Go there, realize the portal's kind of busted. No track, no way to get there. So mishaps, and they end up befriending some not terrorist, local people, because he had the sign of Ra on a necklace. They thought he was part of the god. They thought he was part of the gods. Ended up getting married. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of shenanigans. All of a sudden, the sun god Ra returns. Turns out that sun god Ra wasn't a god at all. He was an alien that was dying, and he took over a human body back in Egypt times. Then he took like thousands of people from Earth to this back-forsaken world to mine minerals that he needs to use to maintain his lifespan. Wow. The funny thing is, now that I'm watching it again for the second time or third time or maybe fourth or fifth time, I don't know, in 20-some years, it seems the simple, but it seems so absurd at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, okay, so the idea is that it also plays on the theory that the pyramids of Egypt wasn't built by man; it was built by aliens, or it had alien influence, because the idea is that in order to build the pyramids and everything else, you have to have very precise mathematical measurements. And how can primitive people have that kind of knowledge? That's the idea behind it. He comes back, finds out there's some military dudes with advanced technology. He's like, "Oh shit, I gotta kill these motherfuckers." He's amused by it because, oh wow, someone figured out the Stargate on Earth. Okay, since these people uprised and kicked my ass off their world, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow the fucker up with the bomb they brought. So that's what they did. Soldiers get captured, escape, and return back to take back, and usual happens. I'm kind of tired. That's what happens when you work 7 days Sorry, 6 days in a week with lack of sleep. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Then helping other people with their issues. But that's not what this video is about. This is about a movie. Case in point, scientist, Egyptologist decides to stay with his wife and the primitive people on this planet. Everybody else go back home, and that's the end of the movie. Yeah. Here's the thing. When I first saw this, it was in the movie theaters with some friends of mine. Back then, movies was like less than $5. Think about this. Movies was like I think it was paying like $3. The movie theater we went to was like $3. Think about that. Just think about that. In that mid-90s, which is like 30 something years ago, movies was like $3 to $6 tops. Nowadays it's like 15. But anyway, I saw this movie and I was mildly amused. Is it a good movie? Yeah, it's a good movie. It's actually a pretty decent movie. I just amused with the fact that it seemed very. Now I'm not sure because of the fact that I remember this movie. I remember bits and pieces of this movie, maybe. But it's kind of like one of those kind of things where you look up, it's like. I know I've seen this movie before, and I know the story before, but it just seems so predictable. That's the best way I can explain it. But anyway, should you watch Stargate? Maybe, if you want. Is it a good movie to watch? Yeah, it's like if you're bored and you need a movie to watch, it's on Netflix still. Yes, it's still on Netflix. So it's one of those kind of guilty pleasure kind of movies you want to watch and just to reminisce of what was going on back in the day. Hi. But anyway, that's enough of this movie. So, like I said, if I didn't get 20 reviews on the last two movies, one was Mad Max, the other one was Sin City. If I didn't get 20 views a piece on that, no big deal. That means I'll still do movie reviews when I feel like it, instead of having it out more regularly. Like I said, this summer I'm gonna have a movie review every Monday, and so far the one thing I promised, and I actually did it. That's the funny thing. That's one accomplishment. Pat my ass on the back, slap myself silly. But anyway. So if you like this movie review, give me a thumbs up. Or you like the movie, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends, family, and enemies if you like. And with that being said, thank you very much. Maybe here's the thing. I will still do movie reviews, but they're going to be whenever I feel like it, instead of just something to say, hey, you know what, you got to do this. All right, so let me know what you think. Talk to you later.